Well, hey there, air gunners. This is Zach from the Shooter Zone, and we're back with the second episode of the Gamo Urban. So today, we're going to try to get a little bit tighter groups. I pushed it out to 40 yards and redialed it in, so we'll have to see how we do. Only shooting with a 3x9 scope. Now, I have to say something. I'm going to be 60 in about 6 or 7 months. And I know what you're thinking. He's too good looking to be 60. And many would argue with you about that. But that's the fact. I'm going to be 60. And a 3x9 scope sometimes just is a little bit underpowered for me. I'm going to use some glasses today so I can see the crosshairs a little bit clearer. Because those have been a little bit fuzzy. And I think a lot of you can relate to me on this. But we're going to put some rounds through it and we're going to see what's going on. Have a camera set up there on the targets. We have 2 targets, so I'm going to put 5 rounds in each one, and we're going to see how we do today. I haven't done anything with the trigger yet, like I said I was going to do in the first one, because we got a kind of nice day here, so I decided to jump on this. But let's see what happens here. The bolt has loosened up a little bit, which is nice. And I'm sure the bolt will loosen up more the more I use it. Again, with a little bit longer trigger throw, I'm trying to kind of pace it, so to speak, to where I think it's going to break and then stop, and then allow it to go the rest of the distance when I'm ready to pull the trigger. Shooting at a red dot in the center that's less than the size of a dime. I pulled that last one just a little bit. It is a little windy as well today. Just push in the pellets a little bit more to the right. That's 5 in that one. Let's go 5 in the next one and see how we do. If we do any better. It's not a bad group, but it's not dime size or nickel size or probably even quarter size. And I'm still shooting the 14.3 Crossmans. I think this wind is going to get me today. When you're up here on the mountain, you always have a little bit of wind, but I know we still have some storms coming through, so that's affecting it a little bit more. I still haven't done too many tests to find what the sweet spot is on this as far as how many rounds to shoot before I feel like it's settling in. It is unregulated. Two more here. And the last one. All right. I think that's 5. Yeah, that was 5. All right, so you know the routine. I have already implanted this on the screen, so you've seen it before I have, but I'm going to go down there and I'm going to get those two targets and we're going to see what we have. I know the one on the left has a much larger spread than the one on the right, but the one on the right still isn't exactly where I want it to be. Again, the wind is gusting a little bit and I know it's pushing the pellets a little bit. Not that that's an excuse, but it is. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Well, alright, I am back and I have the two targets here. Just so you know, I had it completely filled up, obviously, on the first 5 shots. Or not obviously, but I did. I had it fully pressurized up to just over 3,000 psi. And this gauge is very small on this. If you have this, you understand that. So it's a little bit touchy from around 3,000 to its max at 3,300 or whatever it is. But it was up there, you know, it was right at 3,000, maybe a little bit above. And so this is the target from the first 5. And I think really it just needed a little time to settle down as far as the pressure. The wind was gusting a little bit more on the first set as well. But that was the situation with the first target. Second target, much tighter. Again, I'd like to have seen all of those touching. But under the conditions today, I think that that's not too bad. I mean, that's within a quarter anyways. Close to a nickel, but somewhere around there. Again, and I think this rifle's capable of tighter groups, and everybody that has one will typically say that. I'm using still, again, the Crosman 14.3s, which shoot okay. Again, I need to find a pellet that probably creates a little bit tighter groups. I haven't, again, finally fine-tuned the trigger to where I want it to be, but I think once I do those two things, I think we'll be pretty good. Again, I'd like to maybe get a little bit larger scope too for my eyes, but we'll see. Maybe a 4-16 on it. I know people are shooting these things at 100 yards and getting some pretty good consistent groups out of them, so we're going to keep working at it. We're not going to give up yet. But being that we had kind of a good day, it's supposed to start raining here again in a couple hours, I wanted to get out here and just put a few more through it and see where we're at. I wanted to push it from 30 yards to 40 yards, which I did. And now we'll see where it goes from here. But in any case, again, if you haven't subscribed, please do that. Click on that button below. Also join our Facebook page, The Shooter Zone on Facebook. That would be much appreciated. We had over 1,100 likes and follows in 5 days. So the page is growing quick, and I hope you become part of that page as well. And that's it for today. I wish you all well, and we'll see you again soon.